beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you to give you donations, money, e-gifts or anything at all, it is not me, it is a scam, okay? Anyone claiming to be me, it is not me. I do not take donations, e-gifts or money. Also, I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal or Telegram or Patreon or any of those things. So if anyone contacting you on any of those other platforms, please report them, okay? Because it is not me. Please keep your wonderful selves safe. There is scammers going on at the moment pretending to be other people. So just be mindful. I'm sure all the other tarot readers are telling you about it as well. But let's get straight to your singles love reading, Aquarius. Now, I just want you to be aware, if you're not looking for a love reading, of course you won't be here, but I will be doing a more personalized general reading in terms of energy for the moon reading in the next couple of days for your sign. So please check that out. Also, I'll be doing a career reading. I'll be doing a twin flame as well, but this is the singles love reading for those who are looking for new love. So please know which reading you're listening to. I don't want any of you to waste your wonderful time, my beautiful Aquarians. But to start, we have the Lover's card. Okay, we've got the Sun card, beautiful. We got the Wool card. They want me to go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding singles love? Could you please guide them? We've got the Chariot. Okay, so just to let you know, I'm doing this reading on the 21st of July. So this is good right through to the 21st of August there. But the protagonist energy is the Lover's card. So you're looking for a soulmate. You're calling in the one. I feel like you waited a long time for this, okay, Aquarius, especially since we got the Sun card in the antagonist position. That indicates a waiting energy, a temporary waiting. Now, temporary could be, you know, a couple of years. It could be a couple of months. But I feel like you've been trying to surrender to the process. I feel like you've had quite a few choices in your past, people who've come your way who are very attracted to you, but they may not have been suitable for you. They may have been no frisson, as it were, no connection. But I feel like now you're looking for unification with someone who just gets you, someone who's on the same frequency as you. I feel like recently there's just an energy of looking back at personal decisions you may have made when it came to lovers or people that you were involved in, and the communication that was between you both, whether it went right or whether it went wrong, whether you outgrew love or whether you know, you got burned in a relationship. I feel like you may have been doing a lot of processing that energy as we move up to the moon period. Now the moon is it's going to be very strong this month, okay? You'll hear about it in the moon reading, but there's a lot of feisty forces going on as we hit that moon. So it actually makes us all think back to those moments where we coulda, shoulda, woulda, okay? Now you may not want to be with the people from the past, but I feel like there's been a real sort of connection and maybe sometimes a little bit of anxiety in emotions when you think of the conflicts that you may have faced in the past with regards to unions with people and disconnections, okay? So if you're feeling that at the moment, it's normal, okay, for this period. Now, the Lover's card does indicate that you have a choice when it comes to love. Now, let's see what they're indicating here, because the choice basically means, obviously, you've got some options when it comes to love. With the World card in this position, it indicates you're letting go of something and you're moving forward away from it. So you may be, you know, letting the ghosts remain in the past, okay? But you may be doing a final processing of that and really trying to release anything that you've been struggling with in order to pursue your happiness. But there's definitely soulmate energy here, and I feel like your protagonist energy, that is the energy that is propelling you forward for this month. You're looking for your happiness. You're seeking love. You're seeking a soulmate. You may be doing things like affirmations or conversations with the universe where you're trying to manifest someone who is on the same frequency as you, someone who is raw and open just like you. Now they're giving me a song. I think this song has come up before. Maybe not for your sign, but maybe, I'm not sure. Gosh, who sings this song? Okay, I'll give you what they're giving me, which is, and you give yourself away. And you give yourself away. And you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to do that because there's a little bit of it just blocking my channeling. Sorry, I scry when I'm doing the readings. And you give yourself away. So they're not giving me anything more. I feel like that song, well, that song's definitely come up before. I feel like it's a famous song that I've heard before in one of the readings. So please forgive me if I cannot remember, but the fact that they're giving me that part of the song, I can't tell whether that is it on loop until it, and you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. That's what they gave me. So either they're playing it on loop, or perhaps that's the way the song goes. But the energy that I'm getting here is that you give a lot of your wonderful self, Aquarius. You give your heart, you give your soul, you give your everything to the right person. And sometimes it leaves you lacking, or it leaves you standing there when things may not go the way you'd hoped, or you meet people who are avoidant in their energy. And it's almost like you may overcompensate sometimes when you meet someone that you fall head over heels for. You feel like they're your soulmate. When things start to become very unbalanced in the relationship, you may try to save it by giving more and more and more to the connection, when actually that is, it's almost like it's pushing the connection apart. What they're indicating here, make sure you don't give too much of yourself away. That's what I'm getting from the energy, okay? Maybe just a little bit of advice there. I mean, all us humans, we have moments in our life where we give too much to a person because there's love. We can't help it. You know, the heart wants what the heart wants. It's only natural. But sometimes we give a little bit too much away. I mean, even at the beginning of a relationship, excuse me, even at the beginning of a relationship, you know, when we're revealing parts of ourselves, you know, in order to maybe not create an air of mystery, it should organically form between two people. But, you know, we don't blurt out everything that's ever happened to us in our whole life on first meeting somebody, because number one, you got to keep a bit of mystery about yourself, but you want to be open, you know, you got to take it slow. So maybe they're talking about that, you know, and you give yourself away. Perhaps you're revealing too much of yourself first on, at first meeting. I'm not really sure how to decode that. Maybe it's a song you just heard on the radio and you know what song it is. I can't tell you because I can't remember right now. Spirit, if you'd like to give me the name of the song, that'd be amazing. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They just said You Too. You Too. So it's obviously a song by You Too. Or maybe they're saying Me Too. No, You Too. I'm sure it'll come to me. If they give it to me, I'll let you know. But anyway, the antagonist position, the Sun card in the it's basically like I got it like this, right? Because it's in the reverse position. This is the challenge position. So the Sun in this position indicates you may have come across people who are very selfish in their energy, who, you know, only didn't really meet you halfway. They actually, you know, sort of expected you to do all the legwork when it came to a relationship. But I feel very much like you've been a long time waiting for happiness. Now the Sun indicates that the challenge is to turn this into this. So you're going to be blossoming. There's a lot of positive energy coming towards you when it comes to love. But I do feel like you are closing something, okay? The Sun card indicates it's about time. This is closed. It's almost like they're showing me a sunset on something, okay? So the sun is setting on something, but as soon as it sets on something, it actually rises somewhere else, right? So they're indicating that you're letting go of something. Interesting. I've never really seen it like this before, but what they're actually saying is golden tears, golden tears. So I'm not really sure what golden tears mean, other than tears that appear golden, perhaps in a sunset, or maybe you're being cathartic, you're letting something out, and you know, these tears are golden in that they release something, or they allow you to move forward, or perhaps you're like an artist and you're literally painting golden tears or something like that. So if golden tears mean something to you, please pop it in the comments box below. I'd love to know, because they're being very precise with that. Now the unified energy indicates you're closing something down. The World card indicates there is an end of a cycle here. There's a completion, there's a satisfaction. You may have had to give yourself closure in a situation which may have been very painful and may have made your heart really yearn and hurt a lot. But in that, there you have a deeper understanding of yourself, your role in the universe, and things are coming full circle because you're about to meet somebody who is going to, well, basically he was a soulmate energy who's going to bring a lot more, it's almost like this person elevates you, they raise you up. They make you feel like you can accomplish anything. Now, Aquarius, you can do that all by yourself. And I feel like you're learning that, or you've definitely learned that already. But I feel like this person who's coming on in, this new person, it's almost like you're winning. This is the victory, because they're really highlighting, they're illuminating the victory wreath for me right now. So it's almost like something is ending that you may not have really wanted to let go of, or something ended that, it took a lot for you to come back into balance after that. But the Chariot card indicates success. It indicates victory. And basically the Chariot card indicates you're the master and the mistress of your own destiny. And of course, fate plays an element towards it, because the Chariot, often you'll notice in the Chariot cards that there's no reins on the horses, or there's no reins or ties to the sphinxes or anything like that. So there is a certain element of destiny and fate that is intervening in order to bring you on the path that you need to be on. But there is still a choice. There's always, there's normally two horses or two sphinxes there. And that indicates that there is, again, a choice. So you're starting on a choice and you're leaving on a choice here. The Chariot card indicates you get to change the direction, basically. If you've fallen off the horse, you get back on again. It may have taken you a while, but actually there is something way more enjoyable and more on your wavelength, something that there's unification here, there's a harmonious relationship coming on in, and I feel like there's two entities coming together to create a wholeness in love that is actually completely in line with who you are now, Aquarius. Not who maybe you were in the past, but who you are now and what you aspire to be in the future. Now let's go and see a little bit more detail. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? We've got the Six of Earth. So this person's coming in as quite a surprise. Six of Earth is, in this deck, Six of Earth is, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I'm loving that. We got the Lover's card. We've got the Empress card. The Six of Earth is, this is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid, by the way. You only read the uprights in this deck. The Six of Earth is a surprise element from the universe. It's a gift from the universe that's coming on in here. Page of Fire. Ooh, okay. Ten of Water and Temptation. They want me to go two more, so I will. Now, there may be someone that you connected to in the past who you are drawn to, you feel attached to sometimes, and this person or this person's energy may be, how can I put that, may be alluring, and you may fight temptation not to connect to this person at times, but it does indicate that it's shown up for a reason. But let's get to it when we get to it. Excuse me. Six of Earth, as I said, the universe intervenes and brings a surprise, and it's golden. So they're really indicating that there's a lot of respect here. Those three-legged symbols mean it allows you to move forward. But if you felt like you were stuck in a rut, or you felt like you've always been giving, being so generous with your time, your energy, and you've met people who have not met you halfway, who have been selfish in their energy, and it's been one-sided connections, and you've been struggling with finding people who are emotionally avoidant. So I feel, even though it may not be the same person, Aquarius, you may have noticed that there's a pattern in your relationships where you feel these people are not meeting you on a deeper level. And there's certain elements to them where they are emotionally avoidant, or there is resistance here. They're not willing to open up and be vulnerable with you fully. So I feel like now is the time to move away from that energy, because you've disconnected from somebody. There's a separation here, which they're indicating you're trying to disconnect from, but it's so damn tempting. You may have felt like this person was a soulmate energy. We got the Lover's card, okay? I'm going to clarify, because they're indicating that there's someone new coming on in here, the Page of Wands. It's going to be a surprise, but there is a bit of a return happening here. A potential return, or it could be that you're looking back at how you had to disconnect from. So I will pull a card on it. Now the Lover's card is, again, as I said, it is about unity. It is about finding that soulmate energy. There's definitely a relationship that's coming on in towards you that leads to a partnership, deep love, and the strength of two people coming together as one. And there's also an energy here of taming any of those sort of demons or beasts kind of energy within you, that struggle or that rage at why have you waited so long to find a soulmate or find someone who respects you in the way that you've been hoping for. I definitely feel like there's an energy here of finally I found you, and I feel like it's a protective love between you and this person. Not that you can't look after yourself, Aquarius. Absolutely. You're very self-sufficient, very independent. But I feel like there's a loyalty here that makes you feel, with this new person who's coming on in, there's a loyalty here that makes you feel like finally you found a love that is protective. And by protective, I mean is protective of the love. Not just of each other as humans, but as protective of the love. Someone who actually respects the idea of love and it being shared between two people in a very equal kind of way. So I feel like it's a wonderful energy here that you've got. I feel like this person's got a lot of pride in a good way. It's almost like as soon as they see you, Aquarius, this new person, they really want to reach out to you. They find you very attractive straight away. And I feel like this person feels a sense of pride walking by your side. That's the energy that I'm getting. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. But the Empress card indicates this person finds you very attractive, and it comes from your confidence, Aquarius. Okay, so if you've struggled with confidence recently, or that is something, you know, some people are very, very shy. Absolutely, you know, it's human nature. Some of us are shy, some of us are not. Some of us are introverts and extroverts. So, you know, there's no black and white there. Some people are both, depending on the situation. The Empress card indicates you're starting to feel really comfortable in your own skin because, you know, you can't be in anyone else's skin, Aquarius. So, you know, we got to accept who we are and do what we can with the vehicle, this vehicle being the body that we came in. It's all about the mind. It's all about the soul. It's all about how you carry yourself in regards to integrity in life, you know. And I feel like you're brimming with potential to meet somebody new, because I feel when you get this card, especially when you get the World card and the Chariot, it indicates you're it's almost like there's an understanding here. There is a maturity here that allows you to emanate that confidence and turn heads. You can see a person who just walks into a room and they've just walked into the room, and it doesn't matter what they look like, but their energy just sort of commands, I've arrived. And I feel like that's the energy that you're commanding. It's not an egotistical thing. It's not an arrogant thing. It's I'm really comfortable in who I am, and this is who I am. So come and know me if you want to. So I really feel like you are actually starting to love yourself deeper. There's a new version of yourself, you know, getting closer to looking after yourself with health and good food. I mean, sometimes we fall from the path. Sometimes we have a little nibble on a cookie and we're not meant to, and we are meant to just as a reward, whatever, you know. But I feel like your intentions are there, and I feel like you are being healthy in mind, body, spirit, and I feel like you're about to manifest the love that you truly desire, Aquarius, because the Empress, she manifests. Okay, she sets seeds of intention, she creates her world and nurtures it, and I feel like this is your moment. As you can see, with this Empress card, the seahorses are starting to merge from the walls, which means seahorses, they partner up for life, okay? So this soulmate energy. So I feel like you're manifesting a soulmate into your world, and it's going to be a time of celebration, basically. The Three of Water says it's time to celebrate. Your friends are going to love this person. You're going to love this person. I feel like everybody supports you. There's going to be a really exciting time in the future where you're like, finally, I found the love that I've been searching for, okay? Now, the Three of Water also, sometimes people go, oh, the Three of Water can be a third-party situation or things like that. I'm not getting that energy from this, but I do feel like that there is three in the mix in terms of you, Aquarius, and having to choose between two people, okay? So, as I said, I will pull a card on that. The Page of Fire, pages often, they bring news, and they're often new energy. Someone's going to be very curious about you, Aquarius. Now, the energy that we got so far is Gemini and Libra. We've got Taurus, Aquarius. We got some of your own energy there as well. We've got Scorpio, and we've got... I've said Leo already. Yeah, and then we got Cancerian energy as well. Okay, we got a little bit of Capricorn. But we'll get to that in a moment. The Sagittarian energy that I've got in my hand, this indicates that someone is coming on in who's very adventurous. They are exciting to be with. And, you know, whenever you get a Page of Wands, that's somebody new who is active, someone who values freedom, but also is curious. Pages are often curious. They're curious to know you. Now, I feel like this person may be a little bit younger than you, Aquarius, so that may make you get in your head a little bit if you're not looking for someone new. But what I'm getting more than this, Aquarius, is I'm getting that this new person is very attracted to your originality, okay? Now, whether you consider yourself, how can I put that? Thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. The way that they're giving it to me, it's not that I don't agree with it. I want them to be more specific with what it is they're trying to say. Okay, so society gives us a certain image. The media gives us a certain image of both masculine, feminine energies, or fluid energies, of what it means to be attractive. There's a certain look that people kind of tend to gravitate when they're thinking of an aesthetically beautiful kind of person. Okay, so whether you feel like you're that or not, Spirit's saying that this person is attracted to you and the way that you look and the way that you give off your energy. Okay, so they're basically saying don't be all up in your head about things like that. And I'm sure you're not, Aquarius, but someone needs to hear it because they're giving it to me. Okay, so they're showing me, number one, they just there was a bell. I heard a bell ringing, but they're showing me an image. It's almost like, when they ding a bell, it's like, pay attention, I'm about to announce something. But the thing that they're announcing is they're showing me like a bubble machine. Okay, I think maybe, I'm not even sure if this image came up before in a reading, but they're showing me it right now, which is either you've just bought a bubble machine, or you are looking out your window and you see someone across the street or something playing with a bubble machine or something like that. But what I'm getting is there's an energy of, when you think of bubble machine, it kind of brings out your inner child. I mean, even as an adult, you kind of go, I want to run with those bubbles, right? I remember once being, many years ago, being in Europe, and there was just a gentleman, and he was like blowing all these bubbles, and he had like a little hat for people to put their change in and stuff like that, and he was blowing all these bubbles, and these children were just jumping up into the bubbles and having a great old time. And I was like, damn, I'm going to get involved in that. I don't know where it came from. I was just like straight in there, jumping up into these bubbles, and for a moment I forgot myself. Or when I talked to my guides said, no, you remembered yourself. And it blew me away. And I was like, damn, we forget. We're in this grown-ass body. We're paying bills. We're trying to think about finding love. We're trying to go through life dealing with things like taxes and what's going on around the world at the moment, and friendships, and getting jobs if we haven't got one. We got so many things we're thinking of. Sometimes we forget about that inner child that just wants to play. So I feel like whoever this person is who's coming on in here for you, Aquarius, this person's going to be attracted to whatever uniqueness that you've got going on. Okay, that quirky kind of energy. You're very original. You think outside the box. But I feel like open yourself up to that childlike spirit of who you are. Okay, remember to be that quirky person. Don't hide yourself. They're saying this person is attracted to your uniqueness. Okay, and if you're too busy, which I don't think you are, I don't feel like you'll be that energy anyway, Aquarius, but if you find sometimes you're feeling a little bit like shy or insular or anything like that, just remember, people want to know who you are. They want to know the authentic you. Everybody is just so fed up now of, the, how can I put that superficial world that the media has kind of built. It's great for a moment, but, when you really want to get to know a person, you want to get to know a person. So that's what they're giving me right now for that. Now we do have the Temptation card. So I'm going to pull a card on this and see what this is. There's an energy here of someone that you may have waited for in the past, because we've got it connecting to the Sun card and the Lovers card. Someone you may have felt like it was a soulmate. Okay, someone who may have, you may have been in a pattern with that person. In that, you may have started to feel like you've almost given up on love, disconnected from love. And you may be trying to disconnect from this person's pattern rather than the idea of love. So you may be thinking about a person that you were in love with for a long time, and it may not have worked out the way that you'd hoped. And you may have like thrown up like your hands in the air and said, you know what? Screw love. I forget about it. It's awful. It's rubbish. It makes me feel horrible about myself. I'm giving up. Spirit's saying, don't give up on love. Just give up on that person and let them just leave your life. Exit stage left or whatever. Sometimes we can hold on to a pattern and we can blame things like love when actually it's the person who is this, for whatever reason, they cannot spiritually ascend to the level that we have found ourselves in. So, you know, people can only meet each other as deeply as they have met themselves. And if we've done a lot of hard work on our soul searching and frequency vibrations, and the other person has not quite got there yet, you're at a mismatch, okay? It doesn't mean that they can't be in the future. If you want to heal that with that person in the future, of course you can, but you got to honor yourself. Remember, you're in high vibe. You're calling in a very nourishing, sort of healthy love towards you. And if this person from your past is not showing up in that vibe, the World card says you're willing to walk away. When you're willing to walk away, Aquarius, you're telling the universe, I'm not willing to put up with that energy anymore. So that person needs to either spiritually ascend and meet me on the same vibration, or take them out of the equation, please, and send them someone new. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly pull a card on that Lover's card with the Temptation. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We've got the Judgment. This person's coming back for, oh, the Devil card again. Okay, this person's coming back again for another chance, okay? But, and I cannot tell you something that's not there, Aquarius. I can't really go, oh, look, the Devil just came out. Let's just pop that over there. Didn't happen. Unfortunately, the Devil came out again to clarify the Devil card. We've also got the Strength card. So I feel like you're trying to find that strength, that courage to disconnect from this person. The Judgment card indicates a weighing up of energy, okay? You're having a bit of a clarity moment, an epiphany moment, a wake-up call when you get this. It's almost like you're seeing the pattern before this person even comes on in. It's almost like you can feel, Aquarius, when this person reconnects with you or tries to. You just know. And there's an energy here of you renewing your faith in love and on your life's purpose path, but I feel like you doubt, or there's a self-doubt, a blockage here with this person. They're showing up in Devil energy, okay? So either you feel like you're attached to this person in an unhealthy way, they're definitely feeling attached to you in an unhealthy way. They feel like they can come on in towards you and, you know, just talk whenever they want and then disconnect, okay? This person, it's almost like they keep you hanging, they keep you waiting. The Sun card in that position basically means this person is kind of like selfish energy or has ego that makes them feel like you're going to just be waiting there and take them back each time. If they're not showing up in a healthy energy, I mean, you've got two major arcanas here, three major arcanas really, because they're basically saying have strength, okay? Control and patience. The love that you truly desire will be there. But maybe it's not this person this time. Doesn't mean it can't be in the future, but this person needs to disconnect from any toxic behavior. So if this person is addicted to sex, for example, and you feel like they're not being vulnerable and opening up to emotions, and they're actually using that energy instead of intimacy, perhaps that's a pattern you need to disconnect from. Equally, if you feel like this person never opens up to vulnerability or has some sort of substance abuse or has an obsession with you, I feel like this person does have an unhealthy obsession with you because they stalk you a lot. This Page of Swords indicates this person, Aquarius, I feel like you may have looked at this person for a while, checked out their social media or things like that for a while, but I feel like you've disconnected. And I feel like this person's still sort of coming towards you and they keep an eye on you wherever they can. You may feel like this person's bad news, but still they manage to have some sort of energy pull on this situation. Again, it doesn't mean, I'm going to just pull a quick card for those who want to connect with the person from the past, who they've separated from. Excuse me. Because of course, everybody, you can have a second chance, third chance. The heart wants what the heart wants. I'm not here to tell you you can and can't have anything. Please, Spirit, could you guide my beautiful Aquarians? If they really want to heal the thing with the person in the past or that they've disconnected from, what is the advice? The Hermit. Take some temporary time out, really think about it. Okay? Enlighten yourself. Find out the truth of the situation. Really ask yourself, what does this person give me? What do I get out of this relationship? Am I always giving? Because they give me that song again, and you give and you give and you give yourself away. Okay? So they're indicating if you want to heal this, you really need to know that you're wanting to heal it for the right reasons, Aquarius. Let's go one more. What does the person that Aquarius is dealing with from the past need to do? I feel like they want those ones, yeah. What do they need to do? They need to apologize for breaking your heart. insecurity here. And well, we got a 3 of Pentacles as well, so there could have been a third party situation, because there's 2 3s there. We got a 3 of Swords. This person hurt you, broke you. This relationship shook you, really. And I'm sending you out a huge hug there, Aquarius. I've been there on my knees. I understand completely how, you know, you never think you're going to actually heal from it, but you do, okay? And you do find someone better if you cannot get with that person. If it's twin flame, it's a different energy. You know, that person has the ability to spiritually ascend and be with you, but there needs to be a conversation. The swords are pointed up in this card when it's in the reverse, indicating this person has to stop walking away, or you know, needs to address the sense of loss and heartbreak in this union. There has to be some sort of an apology. There has to be healing. This person may have their own insecurities, because we've got the Queen of Cups there, so they have to heal their own insecurities before they can come towards you. And this person may also have addictive qualities. When you get a Queen of Cups in the reverse, there's often addictions there. So this person could be addicted to patterns of behavior or even substances. And we got a 3 of Pentacles there. They could be addicted to, you know, having commitment issues because of insecurities in the past, or something from childhood that has prevented them from really connecting to a person on a deep level. So this person, you know, often hurt people, okay? So I'm not making any excuses for anyone. I'm trying to understand the energy so I can transmute the future energy that is to come. But this person, you know, this person may have some things they need to heal within themselves before they can come back towards you, okay? It can happen that they can overcome the obstacles, but there needs to be a conversation, okay? But we do have new coming on in here, and the ten of water indicates that there is total love. They want me to keep those out for a moment. There is total love coming your way, and the 10 of Cups is an energy of a lot of abundance. It is serenity, peace, well-being, and good fortune. But I feel that love is going to effortlessly start moving towards you now, okay? They're just giving me one word: sorry, sorry, sorry. So either this person is returning from the past to give you an apology. They're just saying sorry, sorry, sorry. Maybe you've just read the word sorry, or maybe the person that from your past just reached out and sent you a message saying sorry. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Now they're just giving me sorry, and then and. Sorry, and. So maybe it's your expectation, like sorry isn't enough in this situation. There needs to be more. There needs to be clarity, okay? So I'm going to disconnect from that past energy, and I'm going to move forward with the future energy here. But the 10 of Cups indicates, the 10 of Water indicates that this is going to be a time of things working out in love the way that you hope for. This is the happy ever after card, okay? A lot of contentment here. So I feel like there's a lot of love coming on in here. You're magnetizing it into your own world, Aquarius. And we have the 4 of Fire. Now, just as I picked up this card, they give me the name Felipe. Felipe. So either your name is Felipe, or this is a person you were dealing with in the past. Perhaps it's someone you're about to meet in the future if you're wanting a masculine energy. Or it could be a masculine energy who called Felipe, who introduces you to somebody new if you're looking for like another energy. But the 4 of Fire is my halfway to marriage card. This is a settling down energy. When you get it in this particular deck, this is about a celebration. I mean, you've got 2 cards of celebration here. A four of Fire and a 3 of Cups. Both cards basically mean celebration, harmony in relationships, okay? Finding the right partner and having a harmonized relationship that is going to be fun, that is going to be very pleasurable, that you're going to be in good company, and you're going to be making magic together as you focus on the future together, okay? So I feel like you could meet this person where there is a gathering of friends, because we got 2 friendship cards right there. But I do feel like it's more that your friends are going to celebrate the fact that new love is coming on in here for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they're basically giving any final advice. They're giving the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the 5 of Cups here as well. So they're indicating anyone who does not invest fully in a future with you. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, she is an energy that wants to settle down, wants to build a home, okay? Normally in the upright, that is a queen of domesticity, someone who's very resourceful by themselves, who's very self-sufficient, but you know, it is an energy of wanting to settle down and build a home. But in the reverse, it basically said anyone who's not on that wavelength, if that's what you're looking for, the 5 of Cups indicates, yes, you may feel a little bit lost, while you wait for that person who comes on in, you may have felt like you're grieving for a past relationship, but you have to, and it's easier said than done, I know that. I mean, when I went through a major heartbreak many years ago, someone said, you know, plenty more fish in the sea. They just threw me a cliche, and I was like, come on, you can do better than that. I'm dying here. My heart is crushed. But you know what? The person was right, you know, but at the end of the day, you don't want to hear that when you're hurting, okay? So I understand that. The Five of Cups indicates, as you can see, this person is grieving a loss. They're grieving the basically emotions in the cup, dreams that you may have built with a person in the past, sadness. But this figure, if they just turned around, they see that there is love, okay? Now that whether that's with love in the person, with the person that you're separated from, and there needs to be communication. There needs to be no more confusion, because you've had a real test of faith in this relationship from the past. If you really want to heal that, then you and this person, you know, you need to come together in love, balance, and harmony to discuss where to go from here. But if you do not want to be with that person in the past because they refuse to invest in a future and bring a bit more of a sort of stable or grounded or reliable energy in your life, then they're indicating just turn around. Just turn your back on that loss and just move forward, because there is love coming on in the future. All that figure has to do is turn their head around and see that there is love coming, okay? So they want me to leave it there for you, my beautiful Aquarians. I'm just going to get you a Wisdom of the Oracle card before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know for their highest good? What are they meant to see? How'd you like to receive? Thank you so much. We've got serendipity. It's in the reverse. Oh my gosh. They just said go again. They never asked me to go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So we have serendipity, and we've got why in the reverse. Sometimes we never get to know why, you know. We can ask ourselves why till we're blue in the face. And that person can either refuse to tell you, or they can even say, I don't know. They can still say, I don't know why I did it. Because sometimes they don't know. Sometimes they're in an energy of self-sabotage and they don't know why they do things, okay? That's why they need to go through, you know, that process. They need to look at the shadow side. Anyway, serendipity. You get the protection message as it came out in reverse. It says, perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person that you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it fell apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson that you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guided and has been guiding you to where you're meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. Okay? Now, just as they were saying that, they showed me a koala. A koala. Now, obviously, a koala is like, I guess, please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, but my limited knowledge is the koala is native to Australia, I guess. But when I think about koalas, they seem quite calm creatures sitting in the tree. I can't tell you what spiritually they mean because I'm not really sure, but koala, maybe there's a connection to Australia there, or you're thinking about emigrating to Australia because you got the world card. I mean, you got two travel cards right there. So you may be thinking about traveling there for a vacation, or you meet someone from Australia or something like that. Maybe there's a connection there, but they're showing me a koala. Other than they're quite cuddly, I feel like they're very rare. Okay, and what they eat, eucalyptus leaves, very rare creature, and you know, you may even feel like that's your love life. You know, the person you're looking for is, you know, very unique, very rare, and very difficult to find. You know, so, and I feel like koalas, you know, they don't really partner up with someone easily, but they do partner up. Okay, so I will, I'll have to look that up. I can't tell you any more than that as to why, not unless you're actually looking at a picture of a koala right now, or you wouldn't have one. That would just be wrong, unless you're a koala sanctuary person. But I mean, I know this message goes out to a lot of people, so it could happen. Anyway, let's move on. We got Y, number 31, and the protection message says here, sometimes subconsciously denying the truth may drive you towards a specific outcome that actually aligns you with an intention hidden from your own awareness. For example, you may want to be a prominent person in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve you. approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with a partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong. But deep down, what really is your desire is to have the last word with that person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you ever closer to the happiness that you seek. Ooh, that was a powerful message. I'm sure one we all need to hear at some point. A little bit harsh, so I'm sending you a hug after that little message there. You know, but anyway, take from it what you will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, my angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? Okay, so we got, ooh, I just saw the trinkets you got. I closed my eyes when I picked the trinkets, and obviously you can't see that, so you do have to trust me on that. But we got an elephant here. Okay, now elephants, they are very loyal, intelligent creatures, and they will go for miles, endure miles to get to where they need to go. So I feel like endurance is one of your strong qualities, Aquarius. Also, they remove any obstacles and they keep on moving. So it's, again, like if you feel that you've been hurt in love in the past, you dust yourself off and you keep going. You're going to remove all the obstacles that have been blocking love or a soulmate coming your way. And I feel like you're about to partner up with the person that you're meant to be with, okay? They actually want this on the Chariot card. And also we got the engagement ring. Okay, so they want it on the 4 of fire. So there's a deeper level of commitment coming on in here for you. Someone who will settle down with you, and you will settle down with them if that's what you're wanting to do. But it basically means there's some sort of partnership that's coming on in that will offer a proposal. Now, whether that's to move in with each other or just deepen a connection or get married, that's your call. That's totally up to you. But they're indicating here that there is union. And whenever they show me, like, because they're really highlighting right now the stone in there. So they're indicating that this person is very unique. It's like, it takes a lot to mine for precious stones, okay? This person's willing to dig deeper when they meet you to get to know the real you, okay? And I feel like you are going to be doing the same. So I'll leave it there, my beautiful Aquarians. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. They're giving me a name before I leave, which is Franny. Franny, F-R-A-N-N-Y, or I guess, Franny. So if that is your name or a nickname, so please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. They just wanted that person to pay close attention as their attention may have wavered. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.